And this one time, there were these kids that just kind of sat down, and two Hispanic kids. They were just transfixed. They were bilingual, there was some Spanish and mixed in with English, and these kids were just kind of glued, like they were watching TV, but they were watching this show, and it was real life. And what I was seeing in their eyes, how they were just so mesmerized what was happening on stage, and I just feel that there was a connection that was there, and that was beautiful.
I love coming and looking around and seeing people of all different diverse races, teenagers and middle schoolers and parents with toddlers and older people and college students.
What's funny is the kids really warm up to my character. I mean, even though all the horrible things I do on stage. I go out during intermission, the kids look at me like I'm a superhero, and the adults kind of look to the side because they're still trying to figure out where exactly I'm coming from. There's so many more people here. It's great to see maybe upwards of 1,000 people here on the hillside.
Diversity is everything in the audience and on stage. That's something that I wish that we would all tap into a little bit more of every day, and for me, Austin Shakespeare does that.
This company is one of the best resources for classical theater, not just Shakespeare, but his contemporaries, even American classics like Tennessee Williams, throughout Central Texas.
Austin Shakespeare made Shakespeare accessible in so many different venues and for so many different audiences and for just about every generation that's been around. And I've been here long enough to be able to say that.
I think the stories are clearly told, and I think that that's the best way to reach people with language that they're not familiar with. So they're diving into something that's unknown, and these stories are told really clearly.
To get out of that cycle of Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet, which are great plays, but to bring in things that other people might not be as familiar with, to introduce other playwrights is a really great benefit to Austin Shakespeare audiences.
We were at the talkback after the invention of love. It was wonderful to be there talking about what it meant and then how it applied to what was going on in our very own lives at the moment. And that's just the magic of Austin Shakespeare, is that they take something and they add a current relevance to what the play is about.
Austin Shakespeare is bringing me into the conversation. It's bringing up all those emotions, and that's why I think it's accessible to so many. And so I'm just really grateful for that, because that audience is going to continue to grow, and to be able to see ourselves on stage is remarkable.
One little trip out to the park, one little foray into the Rollins Theater to see a production, and you realize how special it is. You realize, the human condition is being played right there.